We're here each and every day at 8 a.m. And today we ask the question, are you really ever alone? That's a really good question, because for many of us, for all of us, at times we feel like we are so alone, that there's nothing with us. There's no one with us, that no one understands how we feel. Especially with all the contrast that seems to be happening in the world right now, we think we're the only ones going through it. What I want to let you know is that that's not true. We're never alone. We're always connected. We're always connected to something greater than us. We're a part of an infinite consciousness. And right now, what you don't realize is that when you're feeling heaviness, when you're feeling sadness, when you're feeling stress, it's because there's a collective energy out there. And that collective energy is affecting you. But there's also a collective energy out there that is supporting you. And that's really what I want to talk about. There's always an equal balance of support and challenge. But we forget that. We forget that we're equally supported when we're challenged, because we have a mind, an ego, that only focuses on one thing at a time. And that ego can really play games with us. It can really just muck us up, because it buys into the illusion that we can be happy all the time. It's an impossibility. If you were happy all the time, there would be no contrast. And without contrast, you wouldn't know happiness. Happiness is a response to an external event. But in order to have a response to an external event, you have to have the possibility of a response to an event that's exactly opposite of the one that brings you the happiness. So there has to be the possibility of an event that brings you sadness. And you have to know what sadness is to experience happiness. You have to know what hate is to experience love. You have to experience and know what judgment is to experience acceptance. You see, this is the illusion. You're never alone. You're never alone, but that's hard in the middle of the night when you wake up and things are going on in your mind. And for me, that's the time when I really have to do my work to reawaken myself to the fact that I'm not just this ego body. I am more than that. And that brings me back to the best thing that I know how to deal with that is to go into meditation. Because when I quiet my mind, when I quiet the ego, I'm able to go within, I'm able to feel, sense, and know something greater than I am. And this is what all the great mystics of life have all taught, is that we are so much more than we perceive. We're not a body. We're not a mind. We're a point of consciousness, of infinite consciousness, and we have a mind, and we have a body. You're absolutely right, Lori. It's the whole war and peace. How do you know peace if you never know war? And right now we're getting the opportunity to know clarity, to really get clear with all the contrast that's going on out there right now. Tremendous, tremendous, tremendous contrast. And so you know what I do in these times, and what I've been doing more and more and more and more, is I'm really focusing on my own personal awakening, because that's all I can focus on. And so I do a deeper spiritual practice, I do deep breathing every day. I do meditation every day. I do mantras every day. I practice kindness. I do spiritual and human behavioral study every day. I take care of my body every day. I choose consciously what I eat every day. I consciously choose who and where I spend my time. And by the way, Dion's out there. Let me tell you about this sweet Dion. This morning, she was in meditation. And then when she popped her video on after we were done, She was holding this brand new little baby. And me, like a fool, said, "Is that your granddaughter?" Because had no idea that Dion was pregnant, because when we're meditating together, I just see her picture or her face. So I had no idea that this beautiful woman was pregnant, but she gave birth to this little baby last week. And what did she do? She was meditating with the baby resting against her heart center. My God, you want to talk about consciousness that she is not only building within herself, but bringing into that baby, and then the bond that's being created. Oh my God, nothing better. Now that's where you know you're connected, where you cannot possibly feel alone. Her name is Truth Jackson Long, born on 8/18. How cool is that? What's your name? My name is Truth. What's the truth? I'm the truth. She doesn't have to argue about it now. You know, people are always saying, "Hey, what's the truth?" Well, no, that's not the truth. That's an opinion. But this little girl, she's going to, or this little boy, he's going to say, "You want to know the truth? Look at me." I guess I got carried away with that one, didn't I? Well, that's me. I'm never alone either. Let me tell you, I have fun in my own mind. I am constantly playing games in my own mind. I invite you to do the same. There's some really crazy movie out there on Apple TV Plus series called Schmigadoon. I want to say something like that, Schmigadoon. And it's all about being stuck in a musical. And people just burst into song, and it's absolutely ridiculously stupid, horrible. And I got hooked in it. And so what I find now is that I'll be with my dog, and all of a sudden I break and create a song with my dog. And I look at myself and say, "What's going on? Why are you doing that?" And I say, "Well, it's bringing me and the dog great joy." Because it's not about the words. Guess what? It's about the energy. Energy is everything, isn't it? You don't marry a person or have a friendship because of the way they look. You have a friendship because the energy is a vibrational match and you're attracted to it. And if you realize that all you are is energy, you realize that energy is infinite. And when you realize that energy is infinite, there's no possibility that you're ever alone. You're just focusing in an area where you think it has to be a physical body. And it's not the physical body you're looking for. You're looking for a vibrational energy that you can tap into, which brings you back to your connection to source. At least that's what it is for me. You know, I invite you to never believe anything I tell you. I'm not here to tell you what's true. I'm not here to tell you what's right. I'm here to put ideas out there for you to question and figure it out for yourself, because no one else knows your answers. Tony Robbins did a movie called I Am Not Your Guru. And let me just say this, no one's your guru other than you, because you're the only person that knows your own answers. And anyone who thinks they know your answers, run. Literally just run. Because when you're thinking someone else has your answers, you're giving away your power. Don't ever give away your power to nobody. Nobody is better than you. No one knows better for you. All you have to do is tap in to that which is infinite, that exists right where you are. So that's my message for today. It's simple, it's clean, it's perfect. And Petra came in at the very end. Hi, Petra. Good to see. I can't see you, but I know you're smiling, and that makes me smile. So anyway, hey, let's all give Dion a big, warm, loving, virtual hug as she has become this new mother of this young being called Truth. And Truth is going to have a special place in this world. So with that, I want you to know I love and accept you just like you are. And your job, as mine is to create our most magnificent day. Until next time, aloha.